for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nerds Geeking Out. I am Justin, and I am here with...
AJ.
Cadu Corey.
Hey, Batman. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. Corey, what is today's topic on your end?
So, okay, spoiler alert about Transformers: Age of Extinction. Now, don't get me wrong, I liked it. It was cool how they managed to make Megatron, or Galvatron, now Galvatron, and the humans made it, because apparently nobody wants to see a gigantic planet-sized, what is his name? Omicron?
The Joker.
Unicron.
Unicron?
Is that the Joker?
No.
No, it's Unicron.
It's Unicron. So apparently they didn't want a giant planet-sized Unicron to make Galvatron, but you know, it works. So, and that's not a problem. The only thing I had a problem with is the fact that the medic, Ratchet, who happens to be an Autobot, is murdered by humans.
Harvey dead.
I was so thrilled when I was so thrilled when Optimus Prime managed to murder the guy that murdered Ratchet. It was great.
Ratchet.
Yeah.
Ratchet equals tool. Tool equals equipment. Equipment equals
Now, we're going to go ahead
gadgets.
and move on as soon as he's done with his little rant,
Gadgets
and we're going to go ahead and start with AJ.
Batman.
AJ, what is your topic for today?
My topic, well, I've been playing, since I'm off school, I've been playing Final Fantasy 13-3, like, fully delving into it now.
How many hours are you looking at into this now?
About to hit 40.
40.
And
Did the Mad Hatter put you into a fantasy?
no.
Is that what happened?
No, it's a work week.
And
9 to 5.
the way the game plays is you actually start with 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually freeze time in the game, and but you need points to freeze it, and that's what you're actually farming is these points. I'm on the 7th day, which you have to collect so many souls to actually continue on to the 13th day. So if you're just sitting there running around killing monsters, you're going to actually fail the game on the 6th day.
The 6th day. The calendar.
You know
man.
what? I
Killed
really
on the
can't.
6th day.
Give me just a second.
The calendar man sits in the basement of Arkham. The calendar man killed every year on the holiday. Carmen Falcone's the holiday killer. Just like Harvey Two-Face should have been the holiday killer.
Hey, Batman, here you go. You get a little baddie when you don't got no alcohol in you.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
Hey, guys.
What's
How you doing,
up?
everybody? Welcome to Nerds Geeking Out. I'm Ben Jammin. What's going on?
So what do you think about Robin?
Which Robin?
Okay, cool. We're good. All right. Now you're talking about Final Fantasy 13-3, you said?
Oh, we're done.
All right. So how would you put that as far as the three go together? How would you rate that in them?
In the series?
Yes.
I would say the first one has the best storyline out of the three. 1 and 2 both have the same kind of battle system on it. The third one, they changed the battle system on it. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but they kind of took the schema from Final Fantasy X-2 with the clothes. You wear garments, and that's how you can actually equip different stuff to the garments. And that's how you get your different abilities and everything. And you can customize them.
Okay. Now, have you beat it yet?
I have not beat it, but I do know how the game's gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look it up on Wikipedia?
No.
Oh, good.
From what I've been playing in
YouTube.
the game so far, I already know how it's gonna end.
You porn. You know, because people have been posting stuff like that now.
PlusTheAsians.com.
PlusTheAsians.com.
All right.
Pretty much, they made the storylines where they created Earth.
Read a proposal.
Who? Who's that?
The creators of Final Fantasy, it's their version of how the Earth was created.
So now, because the original Final Fantasy games were based back in medieval times, kind of technically based on our planet. Like if you look at the original map for the first Final Fantasy game, it's very loosely based off of the map of the Earth. Do you think that they're going to reboot the entire series and make it so we're starting out again back in medieval times, Final Fantasy?
I'm not sure. The way it looks like it is, they're gonna set up for it. I have watched videos of the ending. The god, he is not happy with the world he created, and And so lightning actually has to kill the god. She's a goddess now.
Okay.
You do end up eventually killing and then saving all the souls. And now there's no god anymore that created the planet. And now the souls are being brought to this planet, our planet, where there's no magic crystals or anything anymore.
Oh. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah,
So they killed God.
They killed God. Man, how do you kill God?
With a goddess.
Yeah.
Pretty much she's not human anymore. And that's what everyone throughout the game is saying, that she's not human anymore. Every soul she takes in or saves, and that's what actually increases your strength.
Why are there so many bugs in here?
You're actually collecting souls.
Take another drink. Take another drink, Matt.
I'm about to eat this melted Snickers.
Yes, it is melting.
It's in the car for a little while.
So now we've heard a little bit about Final Fantasy, a little bit about Transformers. So now let's hear from Benjamin before he decides to get thirsty again.
Well, they haven't chose yet a format for the new Friday 13th movie, whether it be 3D or found footage, so I am still waiting eagerly for that. Another note, it is the anniversary of Friday 13th, 30th anniversary, and it's also the anniversary of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Nice.
Both films will be shown in 35mm at select locations on midnight showings. Totally gonna go watch both of them. Amazing.
Where are they
Yeah.
going to
But they haven't released the tour dates just yet. I hope the God Michigan Theater has one, so I'm totally grabbing my Jason mask and I'm gonna hide behind some people's like chairs and pop up on them and stuff. It's amazing.
be? They might actually have it at the drive-in.
Yeah.
Cold water.
Yeah.
They have
is
those
it the
projectors
original?
It's the original Friday 13th.
13th.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
it's his
Pamela
mom
Voorhees,
killing
his mom.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, most people still don't know that, especially kids nowadays. They've never seen the movie. They don't know that.
That's sad.
So when you go to a movie theater wearing Jason mask, you're like, oh, Jason. Oh.
But you also gotta remember, nowadays, movies from the 80s are
Yeah.
nobody wants to watch them because they're so horrible, they think.
Right.
No.
That was the best
Right.
decade.
There's
for
no Hulk
movies.
smashing people. Why should we go see this movie? Oh, there's no vampires and sparkle.
There
Why
was
should we go
there
see
was
this
a Hulk
movie?
smash stuff. There was Lou Ferrigno. There was shiny vampires. What do you call Lost Boys?
They weren't shiny.
They were close enough.
They were awesome though. They transformed into vicious bat-like creatures and tore people's heads and necks
Yeah,
off.
they were funny looking.
Yeah, they were so awesome that you ignored the fact that Corey Feldman was in the movie.
It could have been more.
You know, 'cause he's the voice of Donatello. Pizza! Bossa Nova!
Bossa Nova! Bossa Nova? Chevy Nova? Excellent!
I watched part 2 today.
They should bring it
Yeah,
back
it's-
just to
it
do
doesn't
the
age
voice.
I liked it. I love it.
It doesn't age well. There's so many inconsistencies with part 2 that...
Who cares? It's about the entertainment.
No, there was no entertainment in part 2.
There was for me. I was a little kid watching this.
Loved it.
Michelangelo doesn't touch his nunchucks once in the movie.
Combat
He
cold
does.
cuts, damn it.
He uses sausages to beat the crap out of the guys
Combat
in the
cold
beginning.
cuts. And next time we'll use
And
mustard.
the whole time they're sitting there in the net when Shredder's like hoisting him up.
Swords.
Leonardo
He
has
couldn't-
swords.
he
in his
couldn't get him
back.
out.
Can't pull
He
him
can't
out,
pull him
no.
out.
Yeah, because there was like this much room above his head. He just went snick, snick, we're out. No, they had to wait for Splinter mystically, who nobody saw Splinter sneak up this old 100-year-old rat, shoot an arrow and rescue them.
He was
Which-
only 70.
Why does it take Tatsu like 3 hours to move them over to this like bed of nails and like shrapnel, and they're only like 4 feet off the ground?
No, you want to know what got to me? Here's Tatsu's line for the whole movie.
No, a little rhyme or two.
Now, like I said, I watched it earlier today, and there's the part where Tatsu has to release Tonka and Razor from the kennels for Shredder to meet his creations. And you can see the fear on Tatsu's face when he's like, and Shredder's like, no. And he's like, okay. Just for that brief second, you can see that. That was hilarious.
I think like.
Don't forget the whole when his head, their paws are out. He's like, ah!
What kills me the most though is Shredder comes out of the landfill. You know what's in the New York landfill? There's like broken needles, bad Derek Jeter cards, dead hookers, fetuses, you know, like
How do you think he came back alive?
like did all that like converge on him and bring him back to life? Like what is it? Like,
I don't know.
it's like nasty in there.
Alright.
On to your topic now.
I just don't mind with the turtles.
You can't have the turtles for a
What
topic.
kind of topic, dude?
Didn't you just start replaying Oblivion?
Yeah.
Why did you start replaying Oblivion?
What?
Why did you start
Because I bought
replaying
it for $2.
You were that bored to play Oblivion?
Hey, I like it. I like the
To
game.
go on an endless quest to close the doors that never end.
I just never do the main quest. I do all the side quests.
These are the gates that never end.
I mean, you find a gate, you go, and it takes you like 25 minutes to navigate through the freaking world to kill the orb or get the goddamn orb.
There was one where
It takes you so long, man. I just run through there, go slash, I'm through, slash, I'm through, slash, I'm
What
through.
level are you playing on? Of difficulty?
I'm at normal. What normal is what it starts off with.
Crank it up to expert and you'll hate
Yeah,
yourself
you
forever.
will not.
I did that with Skyrim. I thought my dude was badass. I had like 52, and I was playing that normal
Yeah.
the whole time. I'm great. I'm great. I'm great.
A wolf
I
will kill you.
put it up, and I'm like,
Yeah, first mud crab you walk by is like dead.
I'm sitting there sneaking, going, please don't see me. Please don't see me. And it's just a little fox. Don't see me.
I remember the first time I played that game, I'm like, oh look, it's a giant! And I'm like shooting it, I'm like, this whole thing
Skyrim.
going down. Rock it up in the air.
When he kicks you, like, oh no,
This is gonna hurt when I land.
I can't go after a giant at level 7.
Body.
I ran into a mammoth at level 7 and thought I was gonna be all
You ain't
killing
gonna
it.
kill him, man.
The man was just like full on charged me and gored me like halfway across the map.
Brought to you by Prima Guides. At your local stores soon.
I'll say Skyrim,
Look how thick that is, dude.
yeah, and that's not even, that doesn't even get
That's like Stephen King's The Stand right here.
and that's without any of the expansions. Yeah, the expansion, man, that book doubles.
Not really. Your Dragonborn expansion, great storyline. It's nice. It brings in an extra skill tree for your werewolf and for your vampire.
That was Hearthfire. No, that was
that was
Dragonborn.
that was
That was
Dawnguard.
Dawnguard.
Yeah,
And it's nice that brings that all in. The storyline's
Dawnguard
good.
was awesome. I loved
The
Dawnguard.
story's long.
Dragonborn was one of the other.
Dragonborn's when
showed
yep.
up.
Yeah,
You weren't the
Dragonborn,
only one.
I'm
Which
still
was the first Dragonborn.
Yeah, I'm still
He showed up.
struggling to get through it.
I haven't started it yet because I still want to finish everything else before I go on to another area.
It's still because it takes you back to Morrowind.
Yes, you're on an island right off the coast of Morrowind.
Yeah, and it's just it all just looks so dreary and just nasty and.
Well, it's supposed to.
But like the original Morrowind game when you're playing it, you're just like blown away by how awesome the island is. You know, it has a vast differences. This one just looks like a straight up swamp.
No, it's covered with snow to the north.
It's just terrible. I don't like it. And it takes a while to get from one part of the island to the other part of the island. And there's only like one main town.
That's when you become a werewolf and you just fucking run.
Well, I do. Yeah, I just basically book it from one side to the other because if you're not a werewolf, there's no reason to even like try and run at that point. You get like they have these char figures that pop up out of like the lava. They're like impossible to kill.
No, they're not.
I have the crossbow with frost power in it.
Anyway,
It took
play
me
on
like
normal.
12 freaking bolts to kill him. I was like, come on already. And there's like 100 of them around me. I'm like, I'm done. Just ran away.
I actually,
Monty Python.
I don't know how I did it, and I don't know how it happened, but I took a dragon down with one hit. And I'm running around. Didn't even know the dragon was around me because I don't have headphones on, and I got the volume all the way down because she was sleeping. Just running around, all of a sudden I see the TV, I see the screen shake. So you know a dragon just landed when the screen shakes.
Yeah.
So I whip around, and there's one there, and I hit him with my sword right in the head, and boom, he goes down. I'm like, wow.
You got the Dragonbane sword?
No.
The Dragonbane sword is a sword you get in the Temple of the Blades. It's the blade katana, like they had in Oblivion. It does like 35 shock points, and it does another 100 points of damage to dragons.
Oh, really?
And it's one-handed, so you can cast or do whatever you want with the second hand. It's awesome. It's totally worth it.
But that's where Skyrim fell short, though, is that you can't use a two-handed weapon and cast magic. Like, say, with Oblivion, I loved being like a battle mage almost, where I can run around with a two-handed weapon and hit you with some fire.
Right.
If I had to be a metal mage in Skyrim, it's like, okay, pause. Okay, fire, cast, pause, weapon, hit.
Well, that's why you always keep, the stabs are one-handed in Skyrim. That's why they made the stabs finally one-handed instead of two. It made more sense that way. Because you can have two stabs, you can just hold it down on both. I love doing that. You have like a fire stab, a lightning stab, you're just torturing someone.
I can see you busting through a door.
Waving around. Like dragons flying in and like trying to like catch you to come to like
like a rock concert or something.
See, I went with Illusion and what's the one where you actually summon the swords? Or both?
Bound. Like bound sword. Bound.
Yeah, the illusion does the swords.
Yeah. What else did I do?
I went straight up ranger.
No, your bound sword, your conjuring.
Yeah, the conjuring. That's
Conjuring.
Right, yeah.
And then there's Illusion. If you build up those, you're the Illusion. Once you hit the max in that, you can run and do anything you want.
There's actually a hack in the game where you get bracers that are like gloves that will give you plus enchanting ability. You get a potion that gives you plus enchanting ability. And then you put a scroll on yourself that gives you plus enchanting ability. And you enchant an item. And then you re-enchant that item. And then re-enchant, because every time you enchant an item, you go up in enchanting. And you just keep going and going and going. So by the time you're maxed out, and you keep stacking all that enchanting ability on that one item, you get like 5,000% enchant. So, a guy I work with, he got 5,000% enchant on his gloves that give him 5,000% unarmed damage. So basically, he walks up to somebody and just punches them, and they go flying across the street. He said he did lightning damage to see what it did. He walked into Riften and just lit everybody up, and he's like, no one can touch me. I just sat there and just held it down the main street, and everybody kept flooding down, just getting fried. It's
Yeah!
I think next month is the last issue of Kick-Ass 3.
Is it?
It's going to be the final ending to the series. I know the last issue I read, Hit Girl's out of prison now. Kick-Ass is put on his uniform for the last time because he doesn't want to be a hero anymore. But he's going to do it one more time because the third boss is finally there. Red Mist dies.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just watching a little box follow.
So after he gets his legs chopped off by a shark?
No, that's only in the movie.
It's only the movie.
Okay.
The movies basically took liberties with the comic because just like every other comic book, they're not going to tell you the exact thing.
Because in the comic book, when Red Mist, he actually gets the gang together and they go out in Times Square and just start beating the hell out of people and killing them.
I remember
There is
that.
no fight in the actual warehouse. It's them out in the street fighting each other when there's people dying everywhere.
Damn. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Not a surprise, but that's terrible. Yeah, well.
But yeah, I think either Hit Girl or Kick-Ass is gonna die. One of them is because Kick-Ass gets the monster truck and Hit Girl's on her boat, and before they leave, they actually hug and say goodbye to each other as they're heading out to do the final mission because all the main bosses of the mafias, the gang leaders are all showing up in one place. And their objective is to go there and kill them all.
Nice.
And end it.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel bad for Kick-Ass, man. He just wanted to be a superhero. That's all he wanted.
And now
In Kick-Ass
he's a
3,
murderer.
he is actually Kick-Ass. He is strong.
Yeah.
He's smarter now about doing stuff.
Poor guy. Got in over his head.
But the Justice Forever, they're all dead.
Yeah.
The gang, they go after him and kill everyone. I think there's only 2 alive. Kick-Ass, Ass Kicker, and Hit Girl.
That's 3.
Well, there's 3 of them. I think.
Ass Kicker was his friend.
Yeah. What about Battle Man?
He actually
Battle
quit
Guy.
and went to Harvard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
After he got out of high school, he went to Harvard.
Yeah, intelligent.
Battle guy.
Yeah, battle.
Yeah.
Actually, the issue I have up there is the Civil War where it actually shows everyone. My signed issue.
Oi.
Brought to you by Snickers. Fight the hunger.
Don't be Batman, unless you really are Batman. In which case, props to you.
Why do you keep talking about that?
You don't want to know have another drink, by the way.
Yeah.
So, what else got any topics?
Corey, I'm surprised you didn't mention anything about Godzilla this week.
Well, that's because Godzilla's been mentioned the last 2 episodes. But if you don't want to talk about Godzilla, yeah.
I don't know. We haven't had Godzilla. We haven't had Rita Repulsa either this week.
Okay.
I think we're doing.
Are you kidding? The Asian hookers? Rita Repulsa.
Oh, he Rita Repulsa an Asian hooker now?
Well, it works.
Is that why she went Lord Zed because he had a castle so she doesn't get
Exactly.
money all of a sudden?
But,
Shit, never go Rita Repulsa.
well,
Did wear all that silver.
as far as I know,
No, it was chrome.
He had dubs on his body somewhere, you know?
He had spinners for ass cheeks.
are you kidding me? The guy was nothing but, like, muscle
Yeah, Leo.
and then
And
metal.
he still got his ass kicked.
It's like
He
it's,
did!
It's
by
like
teenagers.
It's like the dude from
Are you
Hellraiser.
kidding?
got a
None of
piece
them
of
ever
ass.
died. None of the main bosses ever died. Rita didn't die. Zed didn't die.
This is true.
The screwy guys. The 3rd season of Screw guys, or whatever the hell they were.
All the Turbo guys.
Yeah, they never
I
died.
didn't watch Turbo.
Me
I
neither.
watched the
but
Turbo movie because
I
Jason
watched-
and Kimberly were in it, but
I watched.
the show.
I watched him after. I lost you guys after I knew.
But anyways, if you guys want to talk about it, so the movie, it should. This is a complete. I do not believe it, but I've seen that the new Godzilla movie from 2014 is going to be on Blu-ray and DVD September 24th, and I'm like, how is that even possible?
Wow, they pumped that out fast.
Yeah, I
They've
mean,
been actually pumping out a lot of movies like
I can
that.
understand it because it was
Except for,
amazing.
like, seasonal movies. Like if it's like a Christmas movie, they
They
actually wait
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
really long time to actually bring it out towards
Yeah.
like.
But
Well, because they want to keep it, they want to get it out and get people buying it while it's still high in popularity.
Yeah.
Before people forget about it or it slips their mind.
well, and thing about Godzilla, there's apparently going to be a collector's edition with him being like yay tall, as a statue with the Blu-ray or DVD. I'm not
Come
sure.
Package with the 1997 version.
Huh?
It's Matthew Broderick.
That's 98, and that movie is not canon. Okay, it's canon by its own.
What's canon?
It follows the actual storyline.
Why don't you just say storyline?
Because I like canon.
Right.
That's so dagger.
Have a Snickers.
right up.
You get a little Corey when you're hungry.
And talking
Probably will.
about canon, fusion canon,
Why
Megatron.
do you guys say canon
Fusion
anyway?
canon?
So why is this canon?
Canon, no.
Who came up with the word canon for storyline?
Anybody
Oh.
who's ever written a book or movie or.
But why canon?
I don't know. Maybe because people had obsession with Revolutionary War techniques.
I'm just trying to understand you.
Last time I heard some really old lingo. Last time I went to the car carnival, one of the carnies looked at me and says, "Is that ride fat over there?" I looked at him. I'm like,
You know what? We should make that. We should make that like an official thing. We should bring Fat back.
Bazinga.
no,
We should bring back Fat.
we don't need to bring
This
that.
beer is totally fat.
Bazinga.
My phone is totally fat.
So,
And then we're gonna bring that top back along with it.
We need to pay money if we want to use that. Remember that.
Is that trademarked?
It is. Paris Hilton has that trademark.
I wouldn't want to use that.
That's sad.
So if we
trademarking
start
that.
using that top by Paris Hilton, are you gonna have the sex tape? And it's gotta leak out too.
I don't know, man. I don't know if my blow-up doll can handle like an egg.
Like,
Well-
that's about it.
Yeah, just about.
This is about the end of the show, so we're gonna have our closing thoughts for today, and we're gonna start off with Ben Jammin while we still have him here. What is your closing thoughts for the day, Ben?
Batman.
They keep making me. Yeah. Why am I dressed like Batman? What?
Why do I have built-on abs? What is going on here?
You can have a spray painted like mine.
I don't know.
Dude,
Why? What is going on around
start of the show, man. You were going crazy. You were Batman. You had a mask. You had the symbol and the shield, and you started calling me Joker. Even if I can laugh like him, I'm not that crazy. Have a beer.
I'm sorry, guys. I guess I was having dreams about Ben Affleck again. It just happens.
Well, Ben just got done watching his favorite show, Reindeer Games, so he's thinking about Ben Affleck. Corey, your final thoughts for the episode?
It was fun, but yeah, Godzilla was coming and Transformers was okay. It wasn't awesome. It wasn't as bad as the third one, but I enjoyed it.
It
Anyways,
wasn't as good as the other ones, though. I admire.
no, it wasn't.
That's what everybody's
But
been
it
saying.
was
It's not
good.
as good as the other ones. So.
I still liked it though. Anyways,
Well, Godzilla's coming. Watch out for the load. AJ, your final thoughts for this episode?
Let's see. Magic just had the Magic 15 just came out.
Okay.
Oh, you remember you mentioned that last time?
Yeah, it was getting ready to come out. It came out Friday.
Sweet.
Did you already get you a set?
I already bought myself a box, a booster box.
Screw the red. I need magic cards.
That's what I said.
And that's why the only thing in your fridge is bologna and cheese. So, well, thank you for joining us for the third episode of Nerds Geeking Out. And I am Justin with
Benjamin.
glad you, Corey.
AJ.
Have a good day.
Why is Justin hosting the show? What the hell's going on around here, guys? What the fuck is happening?
Dude,
Hey, I'm Batman.
I don't think so.